Only have a maximum of 7 rides, and that's why the Proctor was unable to take the place of Richardson in heat number 9. Heat 10 now, and it's Lee Richardson and Kauko Nieminen for the Hammers in gates 3 and 1. Ty Woffinden and Adam Skornicki for the Wolverhampton Wolves, with the teenage British youngster in the outside gate, Skornicki in gate number 2, and on the inside gate for the Lakeside Hammers is Kauko Nieminen. And tonight, Matt, it's all been about the starts, hasn't it?
It has, and yeah, you do have to say that it hasn't been the best of starts for the Hammers out of the gate tonight, and they'll be looking to rectify that now and see if they can pull themselves back into this meeting in the lead.
So the riders in position, and first out of the gate then was on the inside, very sharp indeed was Kauko Nieminen. Nieminen looks over his shoulder, and they'll be pleased to see Lee Richardson alongside him. And the Hammers are certainly sharp out of the gates then, but chasing back now for Wolves is Ty Woffinden, and Woffinden has gone beyond Nieminen and putting pressure on Lee Richardson. And 2 young British riders are really challenging for this one as Nieminen goes on the inside of Woffinden, and this is a terrific ride as Woffinden goes on the inside and he passes Lee Richardson. Richardson won't want that, he'll try to chase back, but Ty Woffinden, Matt, that was a great pass.
That was fantastic riding from Ty Woffinden, pure class, and showing the reason why he's highly rated within the sport. He really used the dirt on the outside, he saw the gap, he went for it and he got it.
And we're coming to the finishing line, and Ty Woffinden deserved that race win. It was an excellent ride from him. Lee Richardson will be disappointed that he allowed the gap that the teenager capitalised on. It finished 3-all, and I think, Matt, that was the best race so far.
Certainly, it was the race of the night, and like we've just said, Ty Woffinden really showing his skills there. He saw the gap, he saw the opportunity, he went for it, and again against the top rider, Lee Richardson.
Winning time for time is 58.6 seconds. Second in blue, Kauko Nieminen. And third in red.
Well, Ty Woffinden bursting into life in that one. Terrific race there.
You know, it's about time. Didn't have a setup in my first 2, but I think we found it now, so see how my next one goes.
I think a number of riders, certainly on the Hammer side, and maybe 1 or 2 in your team, are having trouble with the setup as well. A little bit slicker than normal here, or?
Yeah, definitely. You know, it is quite slick, and when it's slick, it's hard for everyone to find the setup. You know, I think all the GP riders want the GPs to be pretty grippy, but probably only because it makes it easier to ride and easier to find the setup. And it is hard to set a bike up for the slick. I've been struggling for the last 3 years, and I still am. So, got plenty more to learn.
Well, you're not doing too badly, mate. But that heat, like Lee Richardson was leading it, and I think you was battling with Kauko Nieminen as well, and you ended up winning it.
Yeah, no, it was a tough one. You know, they were waiting for each other a little bit, and I just took the opportunity to split them down the middle. So, pretty happy.
And it shows that overtaking can be done on these conditions.
Yeah, definitely. You know, like I said, it's hard, but it can be done.
And what about tonight generally, Tom? I mean, the Wolves are 2 up at the moment. It'd be a massive win tonight if you can get it. You go top of the league as well, but it's such a confidence boost if you can.
Yeah, no, fingers crossed. You know, this one's on TV.